Hello, welcome to the Feel Good Factor. I'm Susmita Veganosaurus and I'm so glad you're here today. This podcast is about being mindful, joyful, fulfilled, focusing on your well being as you work, as you create, and as you just live life. If you enjoyed this episode, then you're going to really like my free newsletter, The Feel Good Tribe. Go to veganosaurus.com/newsletter and sign up. The link is in the show notes. On to today's episode. Our vegan group here, once in a while, we plan a food hop. We pick a random area in Bangalore and then we go trawling for vegan food options in that place. Sometimes it's very, very local foods which just happen to be vegan by default, and sometimes it's non-vegan restaurants which have, make an effort and make vegan options for us. And of course, the rare vegan cafe or restaurant that is available. The group is usually pretty cozy, about 8 of us at the most. Or I think, there's not been more than 8 of us until this time. So a couple of weeks ago when we planned a food hop to HSR layout, we put up a poll on the group asking if anybody would be interested to join. We usually do that. And for whatever reason, this time a whole bunch of people wanted to join into the food hop. And among those people were a nice handful of new people who we'd never met in person. One couple are fairly new vegans. So the husband's been vegan for a couple of years. The wife, she turned vegan pretty recently. And what we do during these food hops is we walk from place to place, wander around, and we all keep, switching who we are talking to so that we're all getting to know each other. And it has a very casual and nice feeling, and everybody's getting to interact with each other. So it's a nice feeling. So while I was walking with this couple, the husband said that he had been to Carrots. Carrots was my vegan restaurant. It was the first vegan restaurant in our city, in the country. We closed during the pandemic. And of course, I changed my life path from there. But we survived as a business for 8 years. And being the first vegan business, we're quite well known in the vegan circles here. People, whenever they meet me, often they share memories of their dining experience at Carrots. And the husband here in this couple, he said, I've been there and I'd come there with my sister and my family. And he said, I remember we were playing, you had a game when we were there. You gave us paper and small dish to taste, and you asked us to guess the ingredients of it and list it, and whoever guessed the ingredients got prizes and stuff like that. I totally forgotten. We used to do a lot of fun stuff like that at our restaurant. This particular thing I had forgotten about, but it was a lot of fun. I think when they had come in early Feb sometime, we were celebrating one of our anniversaries, maybe the 5th or the 8th, not 8th, with the 5th or the 7th anniversary or something like that. So we had a lot of games and stuff happening at that time. But it's not just then. We had something or the other, some interesting activity happening all the time at the restaurant. And this is the most common thing. When people meet me and reminisce about Carrots, yes, sometimes they say, oh, I miss this particular dish. Or this, your pizza used to be so damn yum, and I still dream about your obsessive chocolative disorder. Yes, that is said. But more often than not, more than the food itself, which anyway people loved, everybody has a memory associated with it. Something nice that they experienced while they sat there and eat. It could be as simple as a conversation with one of our team members, or something interesting like this, this contest we had about guessing the ingredients. Or we did this thing where at the end of the meal, we'd give them a lucky dip. They'd pick like a basket with bits of paper in it, folded sheets of paper, and they'd pick it, and whatever was written in that paper was theirs. We'd give it to them, and they'd be utterly delighted. We'd always do some fun stuff like that. There's a Maya Angelou the quote, where she speaks about how people don't remember what you said or what you did, but they will remember how you made them feel. And I think a lot of businesses forget this part of things. If you have a conscious business, or you're building a brand, or even if you're a service provider, you think of all the different ways you can build community, market your products, your services, maybe even come up with a loyalty program so people keep coming back to you again and again. But more than any loyalty program or any other, like a discount offer, more than any of those, if you make sure that the people who do business with you, who have dined at your place, or who have purchased your product, who walked into your store, or taken a service from you, like a coaching call or a workshop, if you make sure that they have an interesting, fun, unique experience, which they really enjoy, that is the stickiest thing. Like, no other marketing will stick in a person's head like this, like an experience that they have enjoyed. So this is it. Today's episode is all about this. Just to remind you to evaluate what you're doing, to market your stuff, and to consider doing special things to help people make memories, or do something sweet, something, add a little bit of that special touch, so that they remember you, they remember your product. Because, of course, yes, say you're selling vegan food, of course it has to be really delicious, really tasty. Taking that as a given, and say your service also, your communication, your delivery, your logistics, taking all those as, okay, good. All the quality of all of that is going to be good. It's great. Despite that, what brings people back to you again and again most is you and, the memories you create for them. Because then tomorrow somebody comes next door to you and opens the exact same kind of business, because you've built that connection and you've created those really sweet little memories, nothing fancy, simple little ways in which a person feels seen or connected to you, feels comfortable, feels cozy, some kind of a nice feeling when they think of your brand. You create that, then, nothing else matters. You don't have to worry about anything else. So think about some creative ways, personal but without, of course, increasing work for yourself too much. Simple and personal ways in which you can really make a person feel welcome, a client feel seen, a customer feel like they just had this great experience, build this memory. Think of the little ways you can do that, and that pays off long term. I mean, really long term. Like, look at me, my business doesn't even exist anymore. That restaurant doesn't exist. And years after the closure, people are still remembering it and talking to me about it, associating me with that experience that they had. So then tomorrow, say this isn't the brand you're going to run anymore. This business is not what you're going to run anymore. Still, it's you that is going to be associated with these nice feelings and the nice memories, which, Of course, no impersonal amount of, a discount or some, loyalty points. All these are great, okay? Like, these are all great basic marketing techniques, sure, but none of those are going to be associated with you as good memories, compared to the actual good memories that you create for people. So, yeah, that's all I wanted to share today. Have a fantastic weekend, and I'll talk to you again next week. Remember to sign up for my free newsletter. Go to Veganosaurus, veganosaurus.com/newsletter and sign up. Take care. Bye.